Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Soraya, and today I want to talk about how to balance your energy in your twin flame union. Super important because you don't want to have imbalanced energy and extreme highs and lows in your twin flame union. First of all, it's exhausting, unsustainable, miserable are some words that come to mind. You want to have a peaceful and joyful experience of your twin flame union where you're deepening into a very healthy foundation and your energy is balanced. And so, how do you do that? Well, what takes us out of balance? Let's talk about that first. So, what takes you out of balance on the twin flame journey is, let's see if you can guess it. Control. Control takes you out of balance. Naturally, in your flow state, everything is actually in balance. It's when we try to control our energy, control our experience, that within and on the outside, that we create extremes in our energy and in our experience of our consciousness and our experience of our energy. And so, what we want to do to be able to come back into balance is we want to surrender. And so, just surrendering back into that flow state, being with ourselves, being consistently with ourselves, feeling through our feelings as they come up so that we don't have this, extreme one way or the other experience. And ultimately, it's emotional mastery that allows you to have balanced energy. And how do you do emotional mastery? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's really a huge part of what the teachings of union are about and what's offered at Twin Flames Universe, what I help people with as an Ascension coach. Literally, this is what this is about, and this is ultimately what your twin flame is teaching you, more than anything, is how to love and take care of your energy. And so it's ultimately learning how to love yourself, learning how to identify places within you that are hurting, which is the purpose of the mirror exercise and the purpose of coaching, Ascension coaching, which is what I do and help people with. And when you're able to find those places within you that are hurting, really learning how to have a healthy relationship with yourself within, to address those issues and resolve them within. And so you want to be handling your energy and you want to handle it in a masterful way. There's foundational stuff to that. So like the mirror exercise, which is beneath this video, hugely important, essential even, especially if you're on the twin flame journey. If you're on the twin flame journey, you want to have that mastered. And you want to also have Twin Flame Ascension School is absolutely necessary. If you're on the fence about it, if you're thinking that you don't need Twin Flame Ascension School, how do I say this? I would reconsider that. And I say this just with just the purest heart and sincerity. I mean, really reconsider that. Twin Flame Ascension School, I have found to be absolutely essential. It is not something you want to be without. And I hear it across the board when people finally get Twin Flame Ascension School. They're like, Soraya, I had no idea. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, how could I be without this for any length of time? Like, oh my gosh, it is that good. They definitely cover every single thing that could possibly come up in a twin flame union. Everything that you'll experience from calling in your twin flame if you've never met them, all the way into harmonious union, into marrying them. You'll see twin flames, coming together from different countries, from all different backgrounds and different sexual orientations, and just all kinds of healing that takes place. It is profound and it gets you really masterful. And that's what I'm really pointing to here. Masterful to the point that you know how to handle your energy like a master. And when you're able to do that, you're going to be in that balanced state and you're going to be able to maintain that balanced state permanently. And harmonious union is a big part of that. So this is what really kind of gets you in that direction. Spiritual mastery, emotional mastery, which is literally the purpose of everything that we do at Twin Flames Universe and everything that I help people with as an Ascension coach. So that's how you do it. It's something that you grow in. I mean, the key word is mastery, right? So it's something that, at first, you're going to maybe struggle with certain aspects of it. Maybe at first you're just learning. Like, let's say you just got Twin Flame Ascension School and you're just like, wow, like taking in everything. Like I remember I was taking in a lot of things, like mentally, even like just to mentally understand, like, wow, like, oh my God, everything makes sense. It's a lot to process when you start watching Twin Flame Ascension School. You're like, oh my gosh, like, where has this been all my life? It helps you heal like everything, especially regarding your twin flame, but like also other areas of life, like every area of life. It's just huge. So, sometimes you're starting out and you're just taking in all this information, you're learning, and then you start kind of integrating it more, applying it more emotionally with yourself. Then you become more masterful in terms of you begin to be very sensitive to the mirroring that happens with twin flames. And I don't mean sensitive in terms of being triggered. I mean, you become very conscious of what's actually going on in your twin flame union for yourself. So that's really huge. And you also begin to open up more spiritual gifts, other spiritual awarenesses, and you just become more self-aware, more nurturing, more compassionate, more loving as a person. And you begin to relate to yourself in a completely different way. And you grow in peace, you grow in inner strength and fortitude and clarity and wisdom. And yeah, you just become very empowered and very powerful as a person. And so it's just like anything that you put your energy toward, you're going to become more mastered at it. You're going to become mastered at twin flames. And I would say if you want to be with your twin flame, you want to marry your twin flame, you want to become mastered in that relationship. You think about all the effort that people go through to have soulmate relationships. They're like reading all these books about relationships and they're learning about it, like, in school or whatever, like from their peers, and they're watching their parents' marriage, and they've got all of the society conditioning, watching movies, and people are just taking in all this information about how to be with a soulmate. It's time to become masterful at how to be with your twin flame. And that's really what's going to bring your energy into balance, is you become masterful about this twin flame life. And it's a beautiful thing. Nobody can take that away from you. And so, and the beautiful thing also is that it's endless. Like I'm growing in mastery every single day. It's such a joy. It's a lot of fun. It's a rewarding thing that you're constantly getting like positive feedback from life on. So your life is constantly getting better, and it's endless. So it's like, it's like the funnest thing ever. It's like, I've never really been very big into video games, but I would imagine like finding a video game that you're like obsessed with and it never ends and it just keeps getting better and better and better. And then it's like next level and it just keeps getting better. That is what the twin flame journey is like when you start mastering this teaching and the mirror exercise, this inner work that we teach with Twin Flames Universe. So really powerful stuff, but that is how you grow in mastery, and that's how you grow in your ability to balance your energy. Ultimately, you're not reaching, some high point on a mountain that you have to struggle and strive to get there. You're surrendering into who you are. But that level of surrender and that spiritual maturity, that growth and that loving way of being is something that you grow and cultivate, because it's just very different than what we were taught with the illusion of ego. And so, yeah, that's where the mastery comes in. It's not like you're going and you're becoming something that you're not. You're surrendering into who you are. But it is a spiritual path, and any spiritual master will tell you it is a journey unto itself, but it is the most rewarding one that you could ever go on. So that's how you balance your energy. Grow, practice the mirror exercise, reach out, get your support, grow in that mastery, and your energy will not only become balanced, but it will remain balanced. You don't want to just get it balanced and then have it, get imbalanced in the future. You want to be able to live from a balanced state, and that feels really good. So, and also great results with the twin flames. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. If you would like twin flame support directly from me to help you work through your twin flame journey, what's going on with your twin flame, healing that and helping you cultivate that mastery, you can find all of my information down beneath this video on where to book sessions. And I will see you guys in the next one.